The quiet revolution in restaurant tech. How middleware is replacing custom dev work. You're listening to Any Connector Audio Insights, the show where restaurant technology meets real-world growth. We explore how integration, automation, and smart connectivity are shaping the next era of hospitality. In today's episode, the quiet revolution in restaurant tech. How middleware is replacing custom dev work. For decades, whenever restaurants faced a tech challenge, the answer was simple: build it yourself. Need your POS to sync with accounting? Build it. Want loyalty to talk to reservations? Write custom code. It worked, but at a price. Over time, those custom fixes turned into tangled webs of scripts, patches, and endless developer calls. Now, a quiet shift is underway, one that's replacing those hand-coded integrations with something faster, smarter, and far easier to manage. It's called middleware, and it's quietly revolutionizing how restaurant brands build and scale their technology. Custom development promises control, but in practice, it comes with a long list of drawbacks. It's time-consuming, often taking weeks or even months just to connect one system to another. It's expensive, both upfront and in ongoing maintenance. And when APIs change, which they often do, scripts break, and your team is back to square one. Then there's the human bottleneck. Every new idea has to wait for developer bandwidth. Meanwhile, business users, the ones who actually need the data, are stuck waiting. And flexibility? That's a myth. Swapping one POS or payroll provider means rebuilding entire workflows from scratch. So, what starts as a one-time fix quickly becomes a fragile network of dependencies, impossible to scale, especially across multiple brands or regions. Middleware changes that equation completely. Think of it as a digital bridge, a central layer that connects every system in your restaurant tech stack. Your POS, inventory, accounting, payroll, CRM, loyalty, all talking to each other through one platform. Instead of writing code, teams now use integration platforms like Any Connector to build workflows visually. You can select from pre-built connectors, map data between systems, and monitor everything from a single dashboard, all without a line of code. The result? Integration that's fast, flexible, and scalable. No more spaghetti code. No more late-night debugging. Just smooth, intelligent connections that keep every part of your business in sync. Let's look at a real-world story. A regional fast casual chain with over 50 locations used to rely heavily on custom scripts. Every night, developers exported POS data, pushed it into QuickBooks, and manually synced loyalty lists into MailChimp. And every time a vendor updated an API, chaos followed. Days of troubleshooting and delays. Then, the company switched to Any Connector's cloud-based middleware. Suddenly, data flowed automatically between POS, payroll, and marketing tools. Workflows like new hire in HR, add to scheduling tool, ran instantly. Non-technical teams could build and manage integrations themselves. And in just 60 days, integration support tickets dropped by 78%. Now their developers focus on innovation, not plumbing. So, why are so many restaurants making this switch? Because middleware simply works better. It takes hours or days to deploy instead of weeks or months. Maintenance is minimal because updates happen automatically within the platform. Scaling across brands and locations is easy. Just duplicate existing workflows. And when it's time to swap tools, it's plug and play, not rebuild and wait. Even better, Middleware empowers business teams to self-manage integration safely, while IT retains control and oversight. Over time, costs stay predictable, workflows stay stable, and teams stay focused on what actually drives growth. Middleware isn't just replacing custom dev, it's redefining what's possible for restaurant tech. If you're considering a middleware platform for your restaurant group, look for a few key features. Start with pre-built integrations for your core tools: POS, accounting, HR, loyalty, and delivery. Make sure the platform supports custom API integrations too, so it grows with you. Role-based access is essential for security and collaboration. Visual workflow builders and testing tools make setup simple. And of course, data encryption and detailed audit logs keep everything safe and compliant. Any connector checks every one of those boxes. Designed specifically for restaurants that need speed, control, and scalability. Here's where middleware really shines. In everyday operations, it can automatically sync payroll data with POS hours and tips, push loyalty information to marketing tools, trigger accounting entries from daily sales, or update employee records in real time across HR and scheduling apps. Even delivery metrics can feed directly into inventory systems for reordering. These aren't just automations. They're the operational lifelines of a modern restaurant business. And with middleware, they run quietly, accurately, and securely, without a single developer on standby. If your restaurant group still relies on custom code, it's time to start moving toward a middleware-first model. Begin by auditing your existing integrations. Where are you relying on manual scripts or developer fixes? Identify the processes that repeat daily across locations, like sales, labor, and payroll. Then, test the waters with 1 or 2 workflows using a flexible integration platform. Collaborate across teams, IT, operations, and finance to define who owns each connection, and expand gradually, replacing custom code where it causes the most friction first. The sooner you start, the faster you'll feel the difference. Custom development used to be the only option. Now, it's the last resort. Today's restaurant brands need agility, tools that move as fast as their teams, and middleware platforms like AnyConnector are leading that change. They deliver enterprise-grade integration with less code, lower cost, and faster results. Less code, more speed, smarter scale. That's the quiet revolution, and it's already here. You've been listening to AnyConnector Audio Insights, your source for stories and strategies driving the next wave of restaurant technology. To explore how AnyConnector helps you connect smarter and scale faster, visit anyconnector.com.